Everyone is telling you that failure is important in business. That's true. And it's also very frustrating to not being able to move on. Okay, because, well, most of the time we're blind to the environment, to the situation, to the people around us. We are blind by the fact that this is what I want and I'm not gonna change my mind. Sometimes we get things done in a way that is not ours. It doesn't mean your way is always the best way. It means that's important to listen to people's advice, to listen to your intuitions, your instinct as well. It's important, and also to be open-minded. We don't become a Steve Jobs like that. He faced failures also, but he learned from that, and he got motivated. He kept the energy, to keep moving on. And this is very important because many people in business, they want to get things done right away, and they're impatient, and they're like, I'm not gonna fail. Well, it's gonna be part of it. Everyone's been failing in business, and it's just part of the courses. But you need to stand up. Don't stay on the floor. Stand up and go on. Well, you received some slaps. Okay, you were wrong. Okay, you made some mistakes, some stupid mistakes. But that's just like that. It's a path. Okay. Another thing in business is to impose your views, and that my way is the best way. And when you try to have an exchange with a potential customer, it is important to stay relaxed and not behaving like, a pit bull, the pit bull attitude. Yeah, that's mine. I'm pretending to be cool, but inside I'm boiling. Everyone can feel this stuff, even though if you're the best actor. On a screen, you can fake, but a face-to-face conversation is different because I can feel if you're distracted. I can feel if you are interested in my product. I can feel if I have to keep talking about it, explaining it because you still don't understand, or because you're not interested in my product, and that's okay, that's fine. I don't call that a failure. It's just, well, my product or my service is not always, meant to be used by everyone. Okay, that's why in sales you have to target your clients, and it's important to be aware on this level. Okay, when you sell a cell phone, well, you can target the whole world. But if your cell phone is too expensive and has too many features, may not interest, a category of people, old people, because they're like, I don't know how to use this stuff. It's too expensive. Young people as well. You're gonna have like some kind of the hipster attitude. Sorry, the hipster attitude is like, I don't care about the price. And I want, to feel cool. I can use Instagram, or I can use Facebook, I can use Twitter, I can use all the different Snapchats, all the different applications. And, I'm a techie guy and I don't care about the price. It's okay. But you need to know your target. Okay. Your service is targeting a very, a niche market or a larger one. Being a salesperson is being honest with yourself, honest with your attitude, honest with your service. I'm sorry, it's true. In business, are many people lying about their services, many people lying about their products. Let's take the example of a diet pill or a diet. I swear you're going to lose weight with this. It can work or it cannot work. Most of the time, I've seen people using these kind of products. Maybe they use them. Maybe they are very strict with their diet. Most of the time, people, once they reach a certain age, well, they have to be careful what they eat. But they also don't want an extra stress. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna eat that for a week. I'm motivated. This is my new resolution of the year or of the month, and I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. Okay, it can work. There's no problem. But there are also many failures. Many people don't keep up. They don't want the stress. So when you sell a product like that, you need to also precise the fact that, you're aware that you're going to be on a diet for 6 months, for the next 6 months. And after, You cannot just go back to the way you were eating. So there is an honesty here. Explaining the consequences of changing a diet and keeping it up. So this is important to stay honest on this level as well. Personally, being in sales, I tend to be annoyed by other salespeople. Why? Because most of the time their techniques are boring, predictable, and I tend to, please leave me alone, I know what I want. That's my attitude. If someone is very aggressive and they're really coming back and trying to sell me something, it's like, look, dude, you're not going to sell me anything with this kind of attitude. If you become my friend, yes, of course, we can have a chat and, maybe I can change my mind. So it's a patient game. You're not going to be like, hey, buy my stuff now. Well, maybe it was working before. Maybe it's still working in some countries. But, if you live in America, the market is quite moody. Okay, not really predictable, but moody. But you can still predict some behaviors. In Canada, the same. Mexico is highly moody. And they are all about the appearances. They want the cell phone, they want the makeup, they want to look good. So plastic surgery also is a big thing. Clothes, shoes, makeup, shampoo, perfume. And when you know exactly where you are, your environment, and the timing, and the way you can express yourself, what comes also, the common denominator is, well, you still need to talk to the person. You need to be calm, because the main stereotype of a salesperson is an aggressive asshole. Okay? We don't want to be a friend with this guy. Okay? So, in Mexico, for instance, you're going to have lunch, dinner, you drink a bit. Japan can be the same as well. But America, it's the same, but some places can be a tiny bit more business-like. In Canada, well, it's always nice to drink a beer, to be with some friends, in order to make some sales. But again, it depends what you sell. Are you selling a truck? Are you selling a service? Are you selling perfume? So your attitude will change depending on your product, your service. You can sell anything you want. You don't necessarily have to specialize. Sales is sales. You can sell anything. As long as you believe in your product, you give some experience, some life experiences. Look, I've used it, I know this product, my mom is using it because we got disappointed with other products. But it's a bit predictable the way I'm talking right now. So you need to, get to know the person. The person feels more comfortable with you. You're still not gonna aggress the person with sales, but you can still look, I make a living with this stuff, If you're interested, if you have people interested in my product, it's fine. But do not let the person think too much about it as well. So there is a timing, the way you speak, the way you share the information, the way you can be with people and be friendly and believe in your product. Okay? You cannot, it's not the 60s, 70s or 80s, 80s, the aggressive sales, the pyramidal kind of behavior was not really, it was successful for some people. Okay, this kind of American attitude, I'm successful because I'm aggressive. Yes and no, okay? And also in America, you have different mentalities, so it depends where you are. You can afford a bit of more aggressiveness if you are in some places, in big cities, East or West Coast. But it's very important to still be aware that it's not about your needs as a salesperson. It's about your client's needs. It's very, very essential. That's it.